one, it comes with a technology that is in response with the digital transformation and digital governance strategies and best practices. So with this one, papasok ngayon with this, what is the workflow automation? Why workflow automation is important? How to implement workflow automation, and what are the best practices for workflow automation, and what are the some examples of workflow automation? Let me start. So for this one, unang-una, workflow automation is the process of using software or tools to automate the tasks and activities that are part of the business process. So sa isang company, there has the business process wherein na kailangan sundan. But then the traditional way is there. But then sa panahon ngayon na lahat automated, you must have to cope up with the new workflows with the automation. So that comes in with the workflow automation can help businesses improve efficiency and accuracy, productivity, and customer satisfaction. So hindi tayo dapat stagnant when it comes to the workflow of our businesses. So here, the workflow automation can also reduce costs, errors, delays, and manual work. Malaki ang matutulong po kapag ang workflow automation is bigyan na ng action, nagawa na within our company. And then next to it would have why the workflow automation is important. With this one, the workflow automation is important because it can help businesses adapt to changing customer needs, market demands, and competitive pressures. And then also would have the workflow automation can also help businesses innovate and differentiate themselves from their competitors. And then the workflow automation can also help businesses comply with the regulations and the standards. So papasok po dito yung ISO. So kapag ang ating company is growing, we should have to comply with the ISO standards. With the workflow, again, with the right tools and equipment and software that we may be needing in the workflow automation. And then how to implement the workflow, of course. Let me show you how to implement this workflow with the businesses need to follow some steps such as, number one, analyze the existing processes and identify the repetitive tasks, time-consuming tasks that can be automated. Pagdating dito, kailangan natin na i-lessen yung work task. Kaya nga tayo nandito as programmers, mga analysts, para makita natin. Kaya nga tayo may tinatawag na SDLC, System Data Flow Diagram, gagawa tayo, or DDFD din, meron din tayo yung data flow diagram natin. Yung life cycle ng ating business, kailangan ma-lessen, hindi lalong madagdagan. So pagdating dito, map out the desired outcomes and the workflows that need to be automated. So ililess natin yung trabaho, tapos sa swap natin kung dapat na mas makakatulong with the automation. So lahat ng programming comes with us, and then i-analyze natin and defend natin bakit kailangan yun. Okay? And then for this one, choose the right tools and platforms that can support the automation needs. Okay, when defending on something, we try to change something on the better of all. So pagdating dyan, kailangan na the right tools, hindi magagawa ng isang tao lang yan. It work as a team. So that team will have the research on how your task will be lightened pagdating dyan. And then the design and test the automated workflows and ensure that meet the business requirements. So of course, kaya nga tayo nag-undergone with the research for us to defend and make that one research na magkaroon ng tamang pagkakataon para mabigyan ng tamang evolution and tamang process. And then with the deployment and monitoring of the automated workflows and measure their performance and impact. Titignan natin, kaya may tinatawag na pilot testing. Ipa-pilot test mo na yan, hindi mo na launching. Kapag nagustuhan, mas magaganda, hindi, kagaya nga sinabi kanina sa tanong, hindi papalitan yung tao with the workflow na ginagawa. But then, it makes the people work easy. Ganon. Hindi nawawala yung trabaho ng tao, hindi nawawala yung tao kasi hindi pwedeng walang operator. Yun. So, with this one, what are some best practices for the workflow automation? Number one, Start small and simple and focus on the most critical, impactful workflows. Okay? Yung pinaka-small details muna, tignan muna natin to make it flow. And then, involve the stakeholders and users in the design and testing and the automated workflows. Titignan natin, syempre, must have the consultation of the person involved and then the decision maker, of course. Okay. And the document is standardize the workflow and ensure they are consistent and transparent. Of course, hindi magagawa to ng programmer kung walang support ng upper ups ng mga administrator dahil, of course, support with the system, kung paano gagamitin. Before, ang tanong, what is it for us? Bakit namin bibilin yan? So you must have to support that thing bago mo maging totoo yung gusto mong gagawin. And then, continuously evaluate and improve the workflow and incorporate feedback and for the data. And then leverage artificial intelligence and machine learning to enhance the automation capabilities. Pumapasok na po yung AI dito. Kaya ang workflow automation natin would have collaboration of the IoT, the cybersecurity, the collaborative robotics, artificial intelligence, and so, para maging isa yung sistema natin. And what are some of these examples of the workflow automation? Customer onboarding, yung ating invoice processing, employee management. Yan. And pagdating po dito, problem ba to? It's not a problem anymore. Actually, we have the solution for that. And with this consistent digital foundation of education as the administration, universities, online learning, teachers, K-12 education have the consistent operations and intrinsic security, consistent infrastructure can be work done pagdating sa operations. Kaya nga, lahat yan in one core, mag-usap-usap yung mga yan in one system lang. Ganun lang kasimple. Now, with this one, let me show you how.
Is there an approach that can make the classroom more interesting? Is there a tool that can make the classroom more efficient? Is there a method that can make parents feel more secure? Of course! MYTHWARE classroom management software can help you solve all these problems. Since this solution was launched, it has solved practical teaching problems for 31 million customers from more than 60 countries around the world, with 24 language versions, and has received extensive praise from students, teachers and parents. Deployment of the program is convenient and speedy. For Wired Computer Lab, you just need to install software on the existing devices. For Ordinary Classroom, all mobile devices can be connected by a wireless AP. Then, interactive teaching will be achieved. It perfectly supports Windows, Android, iOS, macOS, Linux, etc. And different platforms could be mixed in one class. 3 teaching modules are unique and highly efficient. Under Interactive Teaching module, the teacher can have interactive communication with students with no delay via functions like screen broadcast, interactive whiteboard, etc. All students will participate in every stage of study. They can finish the learning task together with their teacher. It is fair and attractive, making parents feel more secure and at ease. Under Assessment Teaching module, Quiz papers with various question types can be edited with only a few minutes, be handed out by one simple click, and be graded automatically. This will substantially decrease the teacher's workload. Survey and response competition functions can also activate the atmosphere in the classroom. There could be a quick feedback, and the teacher will know clearly how the students are learning real time. Under Management module, the teacher can monitor all the students' screens real time. Meanwhile, the teacher can effectively limit the usage of certain applications and visit of selected websites by setting whitelist or blacklist, thus managing the class order easily. MYTHWARE classroom management software focuses on classroom teaching, improves classroom efficiency, decreases teachers' workload, and enables students to enjoy one-to-one personalized study.
Okay. So you see that technology, yung kaninang binigay natin with the technology, it has some sort of the technology na lahat ng sistema ng buong campus magkakakonekta na in one single software. And the next video that you watch is from the classroom, automated yung classroom management system ng teacher. Mas mapapagaan yung trabaho ng teacher, but yung retention ng estudyante will be fun. Okay? So yung retention nandoon. Hindi naboboring yung bata. Kasama yung technology while teaching, while learning. So magiging smart classroom. Yan po ang paggagawa natin with this technology. If we have those technology, we will just have to embrace it and use it para mas mapagaan. Di ba nga po sabi natin, digitalization with the workflow automation is one type of system that doesn't replace humans but having your workloads easy. Yun po. So with this,
MYTHWARE ClassUp makes wireless presentation and collaboration more productive. So, what are our insights during the current collaboration? The biggest problem in the collaboration process is that there is no way to effectively convey our personal views to the audience. Due to the difference in understanding, we will have cognitive deviations when we exchange views. When using traditional projection equipment in presentation, it always takes a lot of time to find proper cables for different personal devices. Also, nowadays people bring their own devices during the collaboration, but these devices are isolated and lack of interaction. And we found that advanced technology and smart devices can enhance the collaboration process. Based on the concern, MYTHWARE launched a brand new product, ClassHub. The deployment of ClassUp is very convenient. You just need to connect it to a display. And it's compatible with almost all the existing facilities, including wired devices like camera, microscope, microphone. Also wireless devices such as smartphone, tablet, etc. No software, no application, no hardware button. The only thing you need to do is connecting your personal device to ClassUp through its own projection protocols, and the sharing is beginning. Windows, iOS, Android, macOS devices can all connect with ClassUp easily. With 2 HDMI inputs and 2 HDMI outputs, ClassUp can connect with 2 displays at the same time. You can quickly drag one view to another screen and show it separately. ClassUp supports broadcasting the view of the main panel to other team panels, or collect the views of team panels for public presentation, realizing effective interaction among multiple terminals. Most existing wireless projection units can only show 4 split screens, but ClassUp supports up to 16 devices. Remote conference is easy to reach via ClassUp. One leader room can synchronously interact with 4 attending rooms, and real-time translation is supported. Besides, you can do annotation directly on the panel or through MYTHWARE controller software, and the recording and snapshot functions enable you to save the contents. ClassUp can be perfectly applied in education, conference, lecture hall, healthcare, and other more application scenarios waiting for you to discover. MYTHWARE ClassHub, providing you with an all-in-one collaboration solution and an unprecedented cooperation experience.
So, with this one, this is a wireless presentation naman na technology natin na ginagamit, which supports 60 users in one dongle. So, good thing with this one, this is perpetual. Then, if you wanted to add more, another dongle na lang for another 60, that makes up 120. So, that is a wireless connection. Kagaya niyan, hindi nga lang pang ICT ang kahit sa healthcare, kayang gamitin. This is, in particular, pagdating sa presentation, lahat wireless na. Digitalization pa rin siya with right tools and equipment, and also with the right software. This is in part of networking solutions inside the classroom in multiple platform support. Connection of teacher and students, and then also monitoring audio, real-time audio input, and more. Can be used also with the speech laboratory. User-friendly. Easy assessment with a 15-task module and range of test questions. So marami questions. Application with the Windows and can adapt with the Tutor app, Windows tablets, and enabled desktops. With the student toolbar on top, bali yung mga estudyante natin susunod lang sa gustong ipapagawa ng teacher with the lesson objectives. And also support students on less confident students yung ask for assistance 1:1. Can be a virtual whiteboard, reflected yan sa lahat ng estudyante, coming from one student, from teacher, or different students, or collaboration work. So yung gawa natin dito is more on the collaboration ng lahat. Okay? Para dun sa mas mapapagaan yung trabaho and magiging encouraging para sa students na sumagot sa teacher kasi most of the students are shy to answer questions or ask questions. Para dito, para sila naglalaro, parang ganun kasimple. Okay. Industry workflow digital transformation. So dito, yung IT management naman sa industry naman, papasok tayo sa industry na system.
When it comes to delivering an easy-to-deploy and use solution for network and asset management across a school or campus, NetSupport DNA ticks all the right boxes. Simply install the NetSupport DNA server to store key data, the console to access and report on your school network, and finally deploy the client manually or automatically onto each PC you want to manage. Within 30 minutes, you can be monitoring and reporting on your school infrastructure. You can even install a DNA gateway at different school sites to deliver a consolidated view and support. So, what does NetSupport DNA offer? First, a detailed hardware inventory of each supported device on the school network, allowing reporting by type, upgradability, and much more. Then a full software inventory and licensing summary for all desktop applications installed, including Windows Store apps, and even proactive monitoring of files and resources located on each PC. And finally, a history module highlighting hardware and software changes over time. As you would expect, purchase details and associated ongoing costs can also be recorded against all hardware and software purchases. SNMP-enabled devices such as network printers and routers can also be added to the enterprise inventory summary. Software licensing is an essential requirement, but its value is limited without also monitoring the usage of applications across the school so that unused licenses aren't renewed. The application metering module not only tracks application usage per user, it also provides the tools to actually control application usage. For example, by limiting use of a specific application to staff or students of a particular faculty, or even limiting use by time of day. DNA can do the same with internet use. It monitors activity by user and can also control web access by department or even time of day. Lists of approved or restricted websites can be applied and enforced 24/7 across the school. The software distribution module allows application packages and curriculum content to either be pushed to target devices within classrooms automatically or published for a department to pull down on demand. A simple automation tool for unattended installations is also included. NetSupport DNA can track and record activity against a user account, support forms, deliver acceptable use policies for students and staff, and much more. DNA also provides a range of user account management tools for resetting user passwords or unlocking network accounts. An alerting module is also included. It proactively highlights any important changes across the school network. Hundreds of alert types are possible, from disk space being low on a PC, a warning if key services stop, such as antivirus, through to warnings if new applications have been installed or removed from an IT lab. The energy monitoring module reports on energy usage by device and includes a scheduled power management feature to ensure appropriate devices in each classroom can be automatically switched on at the start of the day and, more importantly, powered down at night. A small step to help reduce a school's eco-footprint and save costs. Simple yet effective endpoint security is also included, allowing specific USB memory sticks to be registered, allowing a school to either restrict use to only those approved USB devices or control access specifically by teacher or department. Printer monitoring reports on printer usage and costs across the school. Costs per page can be set by both individual printer and the print job type, another tool to aid with cost management. The reporting module ensures reports are scheduled and produced when needed and is supported by a powerful query tool that allows IT staff to create bespoke reports and views using a simple drag and drop interface. DNA also includes tools to chat with staff who need support, deliver messages in real time across the school, and with the optional classroom management and remote control modules, deliver hands-on instruction, assessment or support whenever needed.
Okay, for now, this is for the industry again for the Notify.
For 25 years, NetSupport has been leading the way with innovative software. NetSupport Notify delivers a low-cost alerting and desktop notification solution for any size or type of organization. There are plenty of locations and scenarios where reliable notifications or alerts need to be sent. NetSupport Notify is the solution. In seconds, staff can create a new alert with a caption and supporting body text. Set a severity level to be shown on the alert. Choose if they want to schedule the alert for later, become a recurring alert, or, as in this case, send it immediately. Alerts can then be sent to everyone, to specific departments, or even just to selected individuals or devices. On large information panels, the messages will display full screen, and you can decide how long they remain visible. On desktops, the message will be square and center to ensure it can't be missed. You can choose whether the message disappears after a set period of time, or you want each recipient to acknowledge receipt. When they do, the system records their acknowledgement on your notification server. You can view all previous alerts too for a full history. Alerts can be customized to match an organization's color scheme, include a company logo, and/or play custom sounds. So if you need to ensure all staff know that the mail server is down, or that department heads are needed for a meeting in 10 minutes, or to ask for a first aider's assistance, or to warn that you have a security alert, NetSupport Notify is here to help. NetSupport Notify isn't just for the workplace. In fact, it was originally developed as a mass notification tool for use in schools. It's a perfect tool within a telephone-free environment to ensure delivery of essential yet targeted messages, especially where emails may not be seen for hours. And teachers can also use it to request assistance with IT issues or help with a challenging student without needing to send another student to get assistance. From hospital to office to school campus, there are so many different ways NetSupport Notify can be used. One solution, one-time purchase. No subscription. NetSupport Notify is the low-cost, scalable, alerting and notification solution built on 25 years of pedigree. Try it free for 30 days and see for yourself.
Okay, so this software naman, another technology for the communication in between notification ng bawat establishments or companies or schools, banks, para sa notification na para sa premises nila to have help without any use of the phone through this notification software.
For 25 years,
And in conclusion, the workflow automation is a positive way, a powerful way to transform business processes and achieve better results. And then workflow automation requires careful planning, execution, and evaluation to ensure success. And then the workflow automation can benefit from using advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. And again, for this one, let me have this quote with automation does not need to be our enemy. I think machines can make life easier for men if men do not let the machines dominate them, by John F. Kennedy. And another for the certification, at the end of the day, it all boils down to certification gives a competitive advantage over an individual who doesn't have it, by Mark Milton, Director of Career Academy, Goodwill Services. Again, this is Lenny Rodriguez, a Technical Specialist Manager for ICT of HYTEC-ICT Incorporated, saying thank you and have a great day. Thank you.